Backspace, it's not counting. It's not going live. There it is. Oh, there it is. Hello, guys. Hi, Thelma and Mary, Irene. Again, you know, usually get frozen midweek, but we're frozen now. Okay. Treatments are going well. I am on day 2 of radiation now. Day 2 of 15. And I actually feel pretty good. Yesterday it was a little. It's too early to feel tired, and yet I feel a little tired. So go figure. I think I might feel tired though, because I end up not sleeping well at night before I go in. There's Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We have an interesting batch of stuff today. Some of which, most of which has X. The next service is going. There's Kim. Hi, Kim. Good to see you, friend. Guys, tell me if you can hear me. Still checking. Anybody jump in there and tell me if you can hear me? Cutting in and out. I think the film is going in and out. Okay. But you can hear my voice. Well, let's keep going. We're running a lot of kits downstairs, G45 kits, and they're now taking up to make a decision what we want to do there. And we decided together that we were going to break up some of those kits. Books and things back in stock that we haven't had for a while. If we don't look at it, you can at least tout it. Let's hear about what's back. Okay. 4.25 by 5.5-inch cards in ivory, 65-pound cardstock from G45 that are back. We have some, these are the same thing, packaged differently. 4.25 by 5.5 ivory card stocks. These are 100-pound cardstock, however. So these are a little heavier. And those are back in stock. I have craft cardstock. Let's 6 cards and 6 envelopes from G45 back in stock. Broken strings on a guitar. Great. Nice to know that. We have G45 ivory, A7 cardstocks, which are 5 by 7. These are US cardstock, 5 by 7. And this is 100-pound cardstock. So we have those back in stock. We have 5 by 5.25 by 5.25 craft cardstock back in stock. This is 100-pound cardstock. These are card and envelopes packs from G45. We have Some books we haven't seen. Forest in 8x8 is here and available. Life is a Bowl of Cherries in 8x8 from G45 is available. Called Sunkissed. We have Sunkissed in an 8x8 here and available. Little beach scenes with children playing on the beach. So cute. 8x8. We have the Imagine 8x8 cards stock from G45 available. From G45 available. We have P.S. I Love You 8x8 from G45. And we have this one, I'm sure has not been available. We have Little Things. This is the one with the elves from G45 in an 8x8 available. So many of those have not been recently available, and they are once again available now. We have the 12x12 available again. Beautiful set. Pictures, this would be great. You've been with us for a long time, Kim. We have the Little Things, Enjoy the Little Things chipboard. Once again, refamiliarized, honey. The little elves, the mushrooms. Hello, Daisy. What's up, Buttercup? Really cute set. We have those once again available. And I don't know how many of these we have. I think this was a found object downstairs. But she found us a Little Things Vibrant Mushroom card set. I don't know that we knew we had this. And here's a Little Things Vibrant Mushroom card set is once again available. I did this with Little Things Vibrant Mushroom cards. This was fun. Fun. We have more of the G Red. Available as singles again. We have the Life's Bowl of Cherries flower set. This is fun. It doesn't have to be so useful for lots of things. Hi, Glenn. Good to see you. So the Life's Bowl of Cherries flower set. You can make three-dimensional roses or flat flowers, or you can take your stylus and you can make these 3D for your cards. Okay, we have a tag set. This is pretty. These are ivory. There's 12 pieces, and they are 2 1/4 by, I'll tell you if I can turn it around here on my board. 2 1/4 by, Looks like 3 3/4. These ivory tags from G45. We also have the Graphic 45 Trifold Waterfall album available. I've made several things out of this one. I love this waterfall style. It's great fun. Okay, we have some embellishments here that may or may not have been in stock for a while. So let's go through these. We have the Brown Brads. These are patterned bronze color. You get about a dozen, 10. You get 10 pieces in a pack. They're about, I'm going to say, 1/3 of an inch. And typical brads on the back. And we have the keyholes. This is beautiful. I love these on cards. These are so pretty. So pretty. I used these on the Enchanted Forest cards, I believe. These with the enchanted cards. We have, I love these. We have these metallic and black matte pearls in a neat variety of sizes. So these are back in stock. Good with your steampunk projects. You have all these clocks. Great fun. And you with the mermaid cards. Remember those? And then we have the I Love You stamp set. It's a beautiful wedding card set, by the way, to do. Greetings on the inside and outside of your wedding cards. You and me, always and forever. Love, do all things with love. Very pretty. My favorite stamp pad from G45. This is a classic blank water-based inks, or water. Based watercolor markers. This won't bleed, but you can also use this with alcohol-based hybrid classic black ink pad, my favorite. I use it most of anything. We have a few stamps going through. So I'm going to go through those as a new set into I started a sale today on Stamperia. Stamperia is, so take a look. Stamperia is our first stencil, which is called something. I think maybe it doesn't tell us, but it's kind of a stone pattern. There we go. There we go. Stones, good for any nature kind of scene. Also good, actually, for other things. You could make walls out of this. You could do all kinds of things. So, including the things I'm going to show you that are brand new. And look at this one with mushrooms. These mushrooms are beautiful. What fun I do love stencils. Yes, lots of freezing, and I'm sorry, guys, I can't control that. I apologize. So we've got lots of mushrooms and toadstools here. We have, I was trying so hard to show you the borders and things, but here's 3 beautiful borders, toadstools or mushrooms, and kind of filigree and flowers. Really pretty. This is 12. Let's see. It's not as big as 12 inches. Let's see what it is. It is long, about 4 inches wide. Dream words. I like these words. These are neat. These would be fun to use, including some of the projects we've been talking about, like with the G45s. Come on, come out there. There we go. Okay. We've got wonder, happiness, luminous, horizon, glow, home, dawn, joy, wonder, dream, and beautiful, with miracle and blossom and extraordinary. Lots of fun words. Beautiful, beautiful for your card making. Got another border set here. This is also from the Grove collection. Look at the strawberries. Got strawberries and butterflies. Love that, love that. Okay, now let's take a look at the collection is Crafty Shapes. So we've got toadstools or mushrooms, an inch thick and perfect for painting, putting on the front of your journals or scrapbooks. They are terrific for covering in rice paper. Use them for wall. Fun, fun pieces. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So, and then I have an 8-piece set of rice paper. Zoom in on this one, honey. In the Hidden Grove collection, which is staring at freezes, guys. It's ridiculous. We pay as much as we pay and we get this kind of, that contributes to anything, but it may. But these are the 8 shapes in this wonderful pack. Here's a couple of our rice papers from the Grove collection, the Hidden Grove. Back up a little. Look at him. How cute is that? Back up a little more, hon. You backed up and I'm frozen. There it is. Okay. Look at that. Got kind of a little bit of a steampunk vibe to it. See the gears there on the ground? And the gears off the back of his backpack. See on the toadstool with the beautiful flowers and the sun rising. It's gorgeous. Here's another. Here's his house up in a tree with the grasses and the blooms. 25% off of all Stamperia, even this brand new stuff I'm just showing you. And that off all things Stamperia this week. Here's our strawberries. Beautiful, beautiful. And I wish they wouldn't put the label where they put it there, because they're interrupting my beautiful picture of my frog. Look at that frog with his lantern, walking along with his lantern. See his house in the tree there. How cute is that? That is adorable. Package of papers. I have 2 packages of papers. Pad of single-sided 12 by 12 in the Hidden Grove collection. This is made in the EU. Stamperia. Paper pack. You see all the characters in this one. Beautiful flowers. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. There's our little Miss Tools. So cute. Here we have a dandelion going to seed. Once upon a time, we have the beautiful flowers. I love this one. This is beautiful. And here's our little village. So cute. Look at all the gears and things up in the trees. Love that. It's a butterfly. And here is a home filled with love. Probably calling for her babies to come in. So cute. Little toadstool houses again, flowers. This is so cute. Look at the squirrel. You can see the gears on their tree again. The squirrel's going to have him some strawberries. So there's all the strawberry plants. I tried that again. The house up in the tree. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's so cute. Like a little snail. Every journey. Beautiful, beautiful. I think. No, we're not starting over because there's that frog we were trying to describe when the label was in the way. Look how cute that is. Isn't this lovely? I love this. This is just such fun. We got the plants. Here comes the one I like to call our cards. These are 4x6s. Joy, happiness for you. Extraordinary, Wonder at Home. Look at all those cards. Here's the journaling cards. Left a little more open so you can express your own sentiments. Here's some sentiments for cutout. These are all pretty easy to cut out. These are not die cut, they are cut out. Home is where your heart is. Happy place, love, happiness blossoms, wonders, home, nature, joy, happiness is in the little things, extraordinary, in a small house, big dream. And then we've got all some wood grain paper, more postcards, 3 more card size. And then these are great. These would all be wonderful with a verse with the plaid. We've got some. I hit the button to turn it off before I came over here, but I obviously didn't take. And that's the end of this one. This is called The Hidden Grove. Scrap. It doesn't have to be used for scrapbooking. You could make many, many wonderful cards out of this, or banners, or other great projects. Love this. Love this, love this. It's so cute. Still love it here. I pick up pieces when I can find them. I love the Hortensia collection. Of course, I love hydrangeas. We have a few of the Hortensia rice papers on sale this week. Okay, these are same collection in double-sided sheets. They always put fun things on the back of their cover sheets in their double-sided papers. A beautiful beginning. A beautiful day begins. That's what that says. On the back side, there's our little toadstool houses. So cute. A home filled with love. There's that hedgehog again. These are so pretty. Everything arrives at the right time. Here's our squirrel eating his strawberries. Based on what I see here, the squirrel would jump from one place to the other. Happiness in the little things. And we've got floating assortments of little leaves and flowers. There's our gnome again. I just love him. This is that sunset piece. I love that. Every journey unfolds new wonders. And this is the one decorations on his There's that frog. I love that frog. That frog makes me happy. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the wind in the willow. Pretty leaves. Here's our card sheet. On the back, I'll bet we have the journaling forms. There they are. And here's all the expressions that we've already read. Yeah, Providence is the one made with lavender, I think, isn't it? There probably is some of that in at least rice papers out there, if not some of the other papers. There we go. There's our pieces. So pretty. I love this. There's a journaling cards that go with. So once again, that is the Hidden Grove by Stamperia, brand new. So you can pick that up. If you weren't here on Saturday, I want to show you some of what we made in our refresher class in bow making. I think we were largely successful. People gave very good comments and feedback about doing our refresher in bow making. And consult one of our videos, which frozen and come out. You could see that bow. There you go. That one, that was done in glitter. This is what we call our Kathy Girly Girl bow. If you want to be able to tie things that are cute and frilly like this, look at that. I showed you how to tie that, and it's beautiful. G45 restocks and Stamperia 25% off even the brand new Hidden Grove collection. So our Kathy Girly Girl. Glenn wanted to see 2 different ribbons. Here's one. You could make this with 2 different widths and get even more drama from the 2 colors. Here's one done in our double a link to it in the newsletter, and I'll put it in the newsletter too, but I'm going to also put a link video down below. I'll put a link to the Bowmaker so you can get to that. Not like this, not to make these things. So we made lots of beautiful bows. Your skills in that would be great. We're going to be off the air. Bryce has a company function he's going to. We're going to play it for you this coming Saturday. We'll be back live next Wednesday, or one of us will. Margie, I guess, will be back on Wednesday since I have a radiation appointment that day. Triple bows. This one is kind of falling apart on me. I like to make my bows right before you could fix this with a little effort. Here's a single. Look at these beautiful bows. I know there's a lot of lagging, Deborah. I apologize. Doesn't make me happy. Trust me. Look at this with the dotted full selection of ribbons in our store, so be sure and stop stuff you have around your house. Look at this. Baker, look at this cute little whimsical bow you can make out of baker's twine. So lots and lots of fun things. There's another using our beautiful crepe ribbon. Love these. This one's got best glue ever on it, so it sticks to everything in sight. It's not going anywhere. I think that's it for today. We've got a bunch of orders coming in, and Brittany will be putting those in the system as soon as they get here. We just didn't have much that came in this week, so she's been working on organizing and putting things away downstairs. And like I said, we kind of reworked the G45 and found a bunch of things we didn't know we had. So check out the G45 for some refound treasures, including that card kit for the little things. Haven't seen that. To tell me about the not liking the freeze frame, because I don't like that either. But tell me what you liked in what we had today, or anything else you want to talk about. I welcome your comments. I read them all and respond to as many as possible. And if you're not a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscribe button. Mary R wants you to know that her Happy Grams are starting up again for August. She'll be doing one for, I believe, one for Wednesdays and one for Saturdays. So leave a comment and you get to be included in that drawing. And if you haven't already left a thumbs up, please leave a thumbs up. It lets you YouTube irritable to me, and leave a thumbs up if you would, please. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You'll have a video on Saturday. Margie will be back here on Wednesday, and I will be continuing to go through radiation over the next couple of weeks, and I will be here anytime I'm not tied up doing that. So Margie will be here when I'm not, and we'll have videos when I can't be here on Saturday. So there we go. For now, I'm going to say good night, Gracie. Love you guys.